Good morning, everybody. Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog, and welcome to day 9 of Fit-Tober. Today we are doing 1 mile at-home walk with Nick, whoever that is. It's by the Walking Workout Walk at Home channel. So I'm really excited to try that. It's something different from the Yes to Next. Today we're just doing cardio with a little bit of warm up and I'm doing that within the Train with Joan app. And so she has me do like 2 warm-up exercises, then we'll have our 15 minutes of cardio, which I think instead of having in 10 times speed, like how we did yesterday, that looked a little frantic and like I was burning a hole in the carpet, cutting a rug, I guess. Instead of doing that, I'm just gonna edit like little clips, so wish me luck with the video editing today. So let's get started. Hey guys, we did it. That was day 9. Oh, I completely forgot to do my Train with Joan cool down. Like, again, give me a sec. This is my view of Ember as she keeps me company while I work out. She is watching the turtles. Yeah, she just sits there and judges me. Alrighty, y'all. Now we are done with our workout today. And I got that little gold star. That I thrive on like gold stars on the calendar, by the way. Even if they're just metaphorical gold stars, it's still 9-day current streak, workouts completed, 9. Oh, tomorrow is going to be lower body 1. And so while I am still going to be doing a 15-minute cardio tomorrow, it is not going to be intense like how it was today. Today I chose one that was 1 mile in 15 minutes. So a fair clip for sure. Like that was a really strong pace and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to keep up. I did have to sit down at one point because I got like, have you ever gotten like a dog hair splinter? Like it just whoop, right in just so, and I couldn't just scrape it off on the rug, so I had to sit down and pull the dog hair out of my foot. I guess that's an indicator that it's time to vacuum. But oh my god, I can't believe I was actually able to keep up with it, you guys. And I'll have to check and see, but currently my heart rate is 66 beats per minute, but I'm up to 2,983 steps. I'll do some math and figure out, let me do that real quick. So I got around 1,300 steps from that workout. That's not nothing, and that's pretty cool. I don't know if I could do that like 8 or 9 times in a day to try to get my 10,000 steps in yet, but that's why I'm working my way up to there. That's why I'm doing Fit-Tober to get fitter. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. I have been not obsessed enough about weight loss basically ever since I like was 10, but like 10 years old was where I started my like being obsessed with losing weight in a sense of, and again, obsession is too strong of a term because I feel like if I were, I get obsessed about stuff. Don't get me wrong. I got obsessed about the guitar and I've been practicing it every day. I got obsessed about crafting and turned it into a career. When I get obsessed about stuff, I know what that looks like for me. So if I am now obsessed about fitness, but it's not obsessed about weight loss, but it's just been something that's been bothering me since I was like 10. And I told myself that Fit-Tober was not going to be about weight loss because I know that if I show up consistently, if I make consistency the habit, then I know I will reach my goals. I will get to my goal weight. But really it's less about, I was honestly back in high school, I was like 150 pounds and I was pretty miserable, but happiness is up here, not on the number on the scale. I was happy at 180 pounds. I was happy at 254, my highest weight. Like, happiness is in here. I want health everywhere. And what I don't find within myself, I am not going to find without myself. Like, if it's not in here, it's not going to be out here. So I have to keep my mind right, my mindset, working me in the direction that I want to be going, and all other things will fall into line. or they won't, and I'll just be mentally healthy enough to cope with it, you know, or to figure it out from there. So my health is my priority, and the reason why I bring this up is because I would be lying if I did not tell you guys that I am super excited to have weighed myself this morning. And I'm like, gosh, Vaughn, you're not supposed to be this happy about having lost 2 pounds. Like, I weighed in at 227.2 this morning. And that was like pre-coffee and bathroom break. So, and anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But, it's just, I know I don't want to pin my happiness into these kinds of results, but I'm going to go ahead and let myself celebrate this scale victory of seeing indicators that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about, I'm happy about it, but I don't know how I feel about being happy about it, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to be completely transparent with you guys, because I feel like it's a tricky game to play, because I am afraid that if I let myself be happy about losing weight, then that sets me up to be sad when I gain weight. And I don't want to play that game. But also, I'll take happy brain chemicals where I can get them, you know, so especially, you know, coming from within like this, of just being, I'm so proud of myself. If I could high five myself, let me balance my coffee, for just sticking with it for 9 days. Look at how far we've come in just 9 days in mindset, and I've been fighting all year to half-assedly fighting all year to lose any weight at all. The only time I did lose any weight was whenever I was so sick that I lost like 10 pounds in a week and a half, because I was laid up in bed and couldn't eat anything and was just like sweating from my fever. Like, it was just, so that was the only time I had lost any weight. So it feels really good to be taking the steps that I know I should be taking and getting the results I have sought after all these years. Now that's 2 pounds on, you know, I've got, I think 80 more pounds to lose before I'm going to be like reevaluating my goals, you know, for like body composition and things like that. But there's a rough goalpost in that direction. My current goalpost is showing up every day. And that's, all I have to do is show up and do a 10 minute like waddle and spot, you know, these indoor marching exercises that I feel so silly, but that they make me feel so good. That's an easy win. And that helps me with my mindset so much, because whenever I feel like I'm winning, when I feel like I'm being successful, and it's a race only against myself. Don't forget, you guys, comparison is the thief of joy, and it is no fun to run somebody else's race. We are only challenging against ourselves. That should be the bar of measure that we hold ourselves against, is to ourselves. And I think that's just staying true to ourselves. I wonder how many more times I can say ourselves in a sentence. But just showing up, just doing what I know I need to do is an easy win to make me feel like I am living the heck out of my day, squeezing that lemon for all it's worth. And that's a really good feeling. And I am managing my momentum forward into where I'm already practicing the meal preps for Nom Nom November. We've made it through pretty consistently through this week, actually adhering to our meal plan, but it takes me so long into the day. We still don't eat breakfast until like noon. It's not completely intermittent fasting, because I'm having coffee that had like whipped cream and sugar-free creamer on it, and one of those scoops of that rise mushroom stuff that my friend Lori sent me, which I finally figured out how to use it to where it's not grainy. I knew it, but it was a total user error. But it's delicious. But then we eat at like noon, and at like 3 or 3:30, and then we have dinner at 7, and then we try to not eat for the rest of the day until we go to bed at around like 10 to midnight, depending. And then we are getting enough sleep, because we try to make sure that we're in bed around between, like, by 10. If we're not in bed by 10, we start doing our night routine, and then we get up at 8. And so even whenever we wake up in the wee hours of the night, we still have enough time to like snuggle and fall back asleep and still get, I'm going to have to start wearing this Fit while I'm sleeping, because I've been taking it off just to let it, you know, my wrist breathe. But I'd like to start tracking my sleep habits. But I think it's so important while I'm pushing myself physically like this to give myself the rest that I need and the restoration, and staying hydrated and getting enough sleep and keeping small movements throughout the day. Like, I'm not just hitting my workout and then sitting for the rest of the day, because I know from past experiences, whenever I do that, because that is my inclination, whenever I do that, my whole body just locks up. Whereas like once an hour, I'll take Z-Dog outside, or I'll go out and just hang out with my chickens, just see how they're doing. I go outside and touch grass for like, and it takes not even a couple of minutes, but it's enough to stretch my legs, keep the blood flowing, and most importantly, keeping my mindset in the right space is by doing these tiny little, seemingly insignificant baby steps that's how I'm managing my momentum forward. That way I feel like I'm doing well all day. And that's a nice feeling. Like, if I could bottle that, I'd be able to afford a whole new set of problems. So, but I'm really pleased just with this whole thing. I'm glad we started this, you guys. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments. Y'all, look at these little gremlins. These little monsters. Yeah, I love you. Love good doggo. Ember's like, excuse me? But yeah, I'm gonna go and we're gonna get breakfast started, and I'm so excited for Nom Nom November. I'm actually going to be posting to our members only area here on the Monster Vlog YouTube channel my preliminary meal prep. It's just gonna be a screenshot, but just so that you guys can see the baby steps of how this starts, because I do hope that if I can help y'all, it gives me, like, helping y'all gives me hope that I can help myself. So thank you guys for being here and kind of being, you know, my brainstorm buddies and just keeping me motivated, because encouraging y'all on, you know, whenever you let me know how you're doing in the comments and I get to cheer you on, helps me to feel motivated as well. So thank you guys so much for that. I will see y'all in tomorrow for day 10. We're like a third of the way done tomorrow, you guys. Okay, we'll see you there. Until then, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.